What's going on, everybody? Yiff Graphics here, and today I'm bringing you some more Nekopara. Last time we left off, we were supposedly taking them home. Well, we got some boxes and they helped, but yeah, that's about it. Okay, this is a voice from Vanilla. Well, she did drive a van. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. I had also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigure got home. What? You're taking drugs? Why? The weed for cats. That isn't the right word at all. Chocula, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit? There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face. As she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit? You go do that, and leave me to this pretty young lady right here. I'm kidding, I'm just kidding. Thanks. Something for everyone, okay? I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocula. Oh, this is a different scene. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. Seems like this is just like a picture, I don't even know. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chocula. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly. Finally, you're gonna listen to me. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocula's head. Yeah? I don't see no trouble in it. Yeah? This girl's breaking my heart. No, Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing, and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. Okay. I'm sorry. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocula's head as gently as I could. I don't really think I'm kind at all.
ご主人様、前も同じこと言ってましたから。
I guess so. Before, Chocula closed her eyes and smiled.
覚えてますか？ショコラとバニラを。
Vanilla what?
ご主人様としぐれちゃんが連れて帰ってくれた時のこと。
Well, I guess he would remember. Ah, of course I remember that. Are we getting a flashback? It was a cold day, half a year ago. Chocolate and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. They were still so young, they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day I embraced their small, cold bodies and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really could get used to the things at home.
あの時は知らないお家で知らない人と猫ばっかりで怖くて。
The scene's so sad. Like, you two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Sugar Ray.
はい、とっても心配かけちゃいました。
I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the
シ
past.
ョコラとバニラが熱を出した時のことも覚えてますか？
Oh, yeah. You've only had one? Ah, definitely. I do remember that. What is it? What are we doing? It's a few days. Well, it was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. Hey, look, they don't have like their freaking huge hair or long hair. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain.
あの時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、
Realized
とに
what?
かく苦しくて辛くて寂しくて声も出せなくて手も足も全然動かなくて
That's so sad.
助けて誰か助けてって思いながらただただ泣いてたんです。そ
Aww.
したら
It's alright. I'm with you too. So don't worry.
主人様が大きくてあったかい手で撫でてくれたんですよね。
You can see the sweat on them. Like, they are
ず
hot.
っとそばで大丈夫大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、
So what, I took better care of
ショコ
you?
ラとバニラのこと撫で続けてくれてました。朝になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて、不安で心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。
Uh-huh.
あの時も同じこと言ってました。俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。
Okay.
あの時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。
That's
しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなれました。だからあの時から
I thought the music
ショコ
ended
ラの
there.
ご主人様はご主人様になったんです。
Because I saved you?
ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
Well, I'm glad. I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me.
だからショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、いても立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて、
Yeah, I understand.
しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
She said that with the faintness of smiles, one that seemed as if would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocula. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。でも
Still what?
でもやっぱりそこらはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。ご主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。
You just know what?
本当になんとなくですけど。
What?
お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。
I don't know why I don't just keep her around and just have her help around the
すぐには
house.
できなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。だからもう一度だけお願いしちゃダメでしょうか。
What is it?
ショコラはご主人様と一緒に。
Oh shoot, I accidentally skipped over the voice. Chocula voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocula, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts, which were ready to overflow. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, she yearned for me so earnestly. For her to be so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, chocolate and vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You too are an important part of me, after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
Well, that's good. That's good. My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocola's side.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。
I mean, y'all are twins, I think it is.
一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Yeah, I can understand that. Vanilla?
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。
I don't know.
それに大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
Okay. It was as if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated seeped into my heart.
だからきっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。
I think Sugar Ray did the right thing by letting you come.
ご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから、代わりにお願いって。だから、ご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら、一緒にいるべきだと思う。
Vanilla, you're probably the smartest person I ever known. I don't even know. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocula and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continue to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでも、ご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。
Yeah.
いくら大変でも、ショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Okay.
だからお願いします。ご主人様のそばにいさせてください。ここが、
Okay.
ショコラがいたい場所なんです。
I want you to be here too, but I don't know about this man. She was on the verge of tears. Yes, you can leave. Please be out of my life. It won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like. Got it? That means you gotta work hard. That's right. The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was all still so immature. Perhaps catgirls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together. Okay. Yes. Okay. Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I've lovingly rubbed their heads, heaving their hair. The sky again. Alright. Why don't we head back to the shopping district then? We have to go buy that shampoo you guys like, don't we? Yeah, the shampoo. Well, today is a celebration, so why not? It sure is. Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together, with the happy and high-spirited Chocula and Vanilla, we took the first step towards it. Transition. It's not my fault. I don't know what's happening. Why are they wearing maid outfits? Who are all these girls? Just so you know, I can't read Japanese. My eyes hurt. I guess we'll soon later find out who all these people are. Ooh, who is that blonde one? I hope this song is not copyrighted. What the heck is that? I'm kidding. At least I don't have to censor it out, it was already censored. Whew. This is either the longest ending I've ever watched or the longest intro I've ever watched. Yay! Or would it be Nekopara? I don't even know. I'm gonna stay with Nekopara. Anyways, with that, I think that's the end of chapter 1. Let's see. Save. I've been making different saves, so yeah, we're on chapter 2 finally. What an amazing deal. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out, everybody.